Well, I walked out from my house one day to the sidewalk, hard and bare, thinking I might find some nice warm sunshine there. Well, the breeze, it was gentle, and I smiled without a care. But cities ain't for funnin', and the sunshine soon turned to stares. Well, I walked on, looking, seeing what I might see, hoping for a grassy spot with the bushes and some trees. Well, the houses, they were clean, and the women, they were pretty, but their faces, they were hard, as concrete makes a city. Well, I walked up to the street where the people were the loosest, digging to the music and sucking up the juices, but their faces, they were tired and their thoughts were getting grim. When a man said, let's go find a park, well, I said, let's follow him. Up the street, round the corner, sat a lonesome vacant lot, and the open ground just stretched out for a whole city block. And the trees were just begging for some grass beneath their feet. People jumped and laughed to find a place that was so sweet. Money soon appeared for some shovels and a pick, and the people with the flowers and the grass showed up right quick. Oh, the muscles, they were rippling as we started to smooth the earth. The sunshine, it was smiling for a park had come to birth. But away up in the capital of this state we thought so fair, a disease there grew called power, and there lurked a monster there. And the governor, he roared out, why, these people soon find that they can't destroy the right God gives me to keep this public land private. Well, the park by now was finished, for the people it was named. And the people worked and loved it, but the governor still claimed that the people had no right to lay down parks as they wished. For this way he got no money, and he had a tight fist. When people told him that they would not leave their land, his pride, it nearly crumbled. He raised a pale hand, and he shook his fist in anger that the people could prevail to live the lives that they chose and ignore his mournful wail. So he called down cops and soldiers to advance upon the spot where families sang and picnicked on a once so barren lot. Well, the sunshine, it was warm, and the children laughed and played as the helmets started marching on People's Park that day. Well, the cops said, you must leave here, or we'll tell you what to do. People said, nah, you pigs, why, we won't be ruled by you. So the cops, they started clubbing, and the guards raised bayonets. The horror of the battle hadn't even started yet. Well, the men who'd worked so hard to lay some beauty down were clubbed and maced and kicked till they were beaten to the ground. Mothers, they were spat upon, and babies, they were gassed. The cops were in a frenzy with the power in their grasp. But clubs and gas just weren't enough to quench their mad desire, and the screaming of the women, Lord, just set their balls on fire. So they loaded up with buckshot and they grabbed their rifles too. The people, they fled, their backsides they bled, and the ground, it was watered with the blood that they shed. Well, the people plead for justice and they cry out to be free. The officials, they're astonished. They say you're free as you can be. The governor's on TV, shaking hands and smiling. One boy's been shot blind and another one lies dying. Well, my feet, they hit the concrete and I'm crying as I run. There are no words to say. I almost think I want a gun. Yet I know the fight's a long one. I know it can't be won. I just wish there was some little place where I might lay down in the sun.